In 1988, a baby girl was born into a world where life would be quite a storm. Through the foster system, she bounced all around, till eventually she should have been homeward bound. But her adoption was far from a fairy tale for sure. Her new mum was addicted to a poison without a cure. Her new dad was one of the nicest blokes you'd find, but to mum's addiction, mind games and abuse he seemed blind. The girl got used to the violence and learned to barely sleep. She learned how to try and avoid harm, and when she should creep. She became aware of the signs that would lead to getting hit, the regular bruising, a reminder that this is her life and it's shit. She used many methods to help her try and survive, though she often wondered if she deserved to be alive. The blade slicing through her thighs gave her peace in her head, every night waiting for the assault, wondering if by morning she'll be dead. Her life continued, a constant toxic loop for many a year. The faces may have changed, but she always lived in fear. A rebel of a boy in her life became quite a dangerous man, the father of her children who never ever really gave a damn. Between the rape, abuse, and shagging others but blaming her, he convinced her she's damaged goods, worthless, life was a blur. Eventually her world crashed when her children were legally his, and the abuse went from her to them. It took the absolute piss. 5 years on, she rebuilt after hitting her very lowest times. He eventually held accountable for some child-related crimes. Her children came back to her and her stable partner's home. A decade on, they are all thriving and will never struggle alone.
Hi, I'm Frankie. I'm 37, mother of 3 and a community support worker. I'm not where I planned on being when I was a child. Didn't expect to get past my 20s, never mind nearly 40. Bit of background, I was one of many siblings who bounced around the foster system. I was adopted when I was 7, should have been my happy ever after, and didn't quite work like that. My adopted mum was an alcoholic, she was violent, quite abusive, and my dad was lovely, but he was blind to the reality of things. When mum got really bad with the drink, he got a job working nights because that's obviously when she was worse. So he didn't have to deal with anything that was actually going on. So I've got a big script, didn't stick to much of it. The reality is, my childhood was a bit colourful, and I see other people going through that trauma now. They're not getting support that they need, they're not getting funding that they need, and families are still falling apart because the money's not out there for the low-income areas. There are places that do try and help, but it's the youth clubs, it's the community centres, it's all the places that don't get the funding but give a hell of a lot of support. We get so many referrals for a homeless team. There's many of us that stay packed till stupid o'clock just so someone's got somewhere to go during the winter until they're asleep and might get in touch or they might not. Sorry, I'm really nervous. I'm going to sit down now.
We are numbers, not people. We are people, not numbers.
We live in poverty in a world of greed and power, and the powerless and voiceless are the ones who suffer.
We will not be the voiceless. We will speak for many who are, and we are not going to be ignored.
We will fight for the people and not the politics.
Fix broken systems, fix homelessness, and fix underfunding while the fat cats sit pretty.